Hey fellow expeditionists, I am in Warren County, Indiana, here on this very cold December day, and I am here at Fall Creek Gorge. This used to be one of our favorite places to come out for a nature hike, and has been closed down for a long time. This is my first time back here in over 4 years, and it has gone under some changes. Let me tell you about it as we go check out these trails. We've been coming to Fall Creek Gorge, which is locally known as the Potholes, for about 15 years. It's a unique preserve featuring a stunning canyon with a series of deep kettle holes in the creek bottom. It has been managed by the Nature Conservancy since its protection began in 1973. However, in 2020, during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, the preserve was completely trashed by visitors, and the Nature Conservancy made the difficult decision to close the preserve to the public. But in 2021, ownership of Fall Creek Gorge was transferred from the Nature Conservancy to Niches Land Trust, which is based in Lafayette and manages preserves all across west central Indiana. Niches went to work on the property, building a bigger parking lot and adding 2 new trails to the preserve on the north side of Fall Creek. The old trail was south of the creek and included a creek crossing and stunning views of the canyon. But that old trail is not included in the new trail system. So what do the new trails offer? Let's find out. There's now 2 trails here at Fall Creek Gorge. Used to only be one, but these 2 trails are completely brand new. Niches Land Trust has really been working on this one a lot. So first, I'm taking the Fall Creek Gorge Trail to check it out, since that's the area I'm most familiar with. After that, we will be checking out the whole new trail on the other side of the hill. So this down here is where you used to cross on the old trail. Right here is the beginning of the gorge. Never seen it from this side, so this is kind of interesting. The old trail went along the ridgetop over there above the main gorge. You can kind of see the water down there, or ice. Unfortunately, from this side with the new trail, you really don't have any views down inside that gorge at all. So of course, one of the main problems that brought people out here to disobey the rules and not follow the 7 principles of leave no trace was that they could readily get into the creek and trash it up. So I'm sure that has a lot to do with why the old trail has been abandoned and a new trail is built in a way that discourages going down and being inappropriate in that creek. While it's a little discouraging not being able to get good views down into the Fall Creek Gorge, which of course is the main attraction here, it is interesting to know that this new trail is built in this meadow area. I'm sure in the spring and summertime, this is all going to be alive with different colors and plants and such. That's kind of what Niches is known for, re-establishing native communities of plants. So I do look forward to seeing that as it goes throughout the seasons. Well, it looks like we do finally get some views of the beginning of the gorge. So all of the potholes that the Fall Creek Gorge is so well known for is right around the bend there, just out of sight. I really hope that maybe the old trail on the other side will get reopened someday, or be attached somehow, maybe a bridge across the creek, or maybe even niches will do planned hikes there or something, because I really feel like you're missing out by not getting to see the actual potholes here at Fall Creek Gorge. Fortunately, we still have a view of the little waterfall. This is the first time I've ever been to this creek during the winter. It definitely has a very different feel than in the spring and summer. It's so quiet. So I've been doing the Fall Creek Gorge Trail here clockwise, but their signage says to do it counterclockwise, which I was unaware of, but I'm pretty sure you can go either way. So that completes the Fall Creek Gorge Trail, and I think it's an absolutely fantastic addition to this nature preserve. However, I will not be satisfied until they come up with a way where you can properly view the actual potholes in the gorge. If they can make that happen, even better. We're back at the trailhead parking. Now we're going to go down on this side, down the Big Pine Creek Trail. Never ever seen this, completely new, so let's do it. Well, since the little hiker guy is facing towards me, I assume I'm taking the trail in the right direction this time. We're going counterclockwise. Alright, we got our first views of Big Pine Creek down below. I didn't realize just how high up we would be above it. One of the reasons the Fall Creek Gorge Preserve exists at all is because way back in probably the 1960s, Indiana had a huge push at the time on damming up all these creeks and rivers and creating reservoirs, mostly for flood control. And there was plans to dam the Big Pine Creek. Now, if that would have happened, Fall Creek Gorge would have just been underwater and completely forgotten about. So it was protected, which prevented Big Pine Creek from being dammed up. Well, that's going to do it today for my winter hike here at Fall Creek Gorge. I gotta say, I'm loving the fact that there are 2 new trails here in Warren County that we can come down and check out. I've always been a fan of Nietzsche's Land Trust. I've been a paying member in the past. I have seen their main steward, Bob Easter, give some talks. He even gave one of the Master Naturalist classes I attended a few years ago. So I love the fact that they are now managing this property. Somehow it went over my head. I missed that they took it over and have built these whole new trails until, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks ago I seen something about it being open. I was like, wow, I gotta go see this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I really hope Nietzsche's Land Trust will continue to build on these trails and hopefully somehow incorporate views of the main gorge and its potholes. So there's a challenge for you guys. Get out there. I don't know if you got to build some kind of platform or bridge or something, but make it happen, and this will be perfect. All right, guys, I'm on to more adventures. Till next time, peace.